And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Dwayne Casey. He had the demeanor you would expect for a coach in his situation. After dropping the first two in hostile territory, he acknowledged the hard road ahead. He said we didn't get it done on the road and there were some missed opportunities. So now we have to regroup and take care of business at home. Simple as that. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Dunn shot's good.
I love the mentality of Dunn, looking to score as often as he can from the painted area.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Griffin a screen on Dunn. Pass to Drummond to the paint. Shoots from 8. And it's blocked. AI outside. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. Here's Dunn outside Levine. AI right side. And it's Chicago scoring again.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Drummond throws it down.
Man, the mobility of Drummond is important to his team. When the ball is lobbed his way, it's game over for the defense.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Handle.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
You know what? It's a fine line between attacking but yet staying under control. And they did, and that's why they shot such a high percentage.
Well, they worked through their plays until they found some decent looks, and then they did a great job finishing.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You love the heart that Drummond plays with. He's just a physical beast who's using his gigantic size incredibly well.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Pachulia, he's checked in for Griffin. Robinson comes in for Cephalosha. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Smith subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. Valentine comes in for Levine. Now here's Bullock. Not a lot of room. He dishes it to Smith. Down low. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the...
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
The Bulls leading by 4. AI in the post, defended by Drummond. Dunn against Smith. Dunn passes to AI. Nice spin off the left rim and in. AI's got 10 points in the game.
He's taking over the game. Their lead's going to get even bigger if he keeps this up.
And stolen by AI. And AI throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Here's Bullock. Second chance shot. Here's Drummond. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. He's got 8.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The Pistons working the ball.
And when Griffin takes flight, it's a sight to see. Some of the dunks he pulls are just insane.
So the Bulls 5 right now. AI is out there with Noah. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Parker. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. AI in the post. Griffin's there. AI with the bucket. Pistons trail by 5 and catch up with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Pistons was superb on the floor. He finished with 21 points, and he seemed to have a hand in all the big defensive stops, putting up good numbers in both the steal and block columns. His was the kind of all-around performance coaches love to see. It felt like he was a factor on just about every play. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while.
Special, but the biggest challenge for him tonight is that the defense will be ready for him. They saw what he did in the last game, just like the rest of us.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Drummond. Chicago grabs the miss. Parker kicks to AI. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Outside Jackson. And the 3 off target. The Bulls leading by 8. AI outside. Thien passes to AI. And AI throws it down.
Capable of doing many things well. LaVine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Korver kicks to Griffin. Oh, Griffin in position, and Griffin slams it in.
Look, a big man with major ups. I mean, Griffin wants to use his athleticism as much as possible.
AI dishes to Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pistons trail by 10. Griffin a screen on LaVine. Jackson passes to Griffin. Felicio with the rebound.
He loses concentration at the moment of truth and blows the layup.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
As a kid, Jackson saw a lot of the world. His dad was in the Air Force, so he lived in Italy, England, North Dakota, Florida, Colorado. He was all over the place.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Jackson.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
AI in the post, defended by Drummond.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making, though. I mean, that's a shot.
Thank you, Kevin. An incredible performance so far, and this is your first ever NBA start. How did you get past being nervous?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Really an incredible game from AI.
And you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And he knows his job is not done. I mean, he's at his best tonight, and he's only going to take it up a notch here in the second half.
The big men are Griffin and Drummond. Jackson is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 set. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
But give Drummond a lot of credit. He's just taking smart, high-quality shots out there. So smart and not letting the defense dictate what kind of shots he attempts.
Pistons trail by 6. Here's Korver for 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Parker kicks to AI. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Griffin. Rebound by the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. And a wide open look for AI. Misses off the right eye.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
Levine against Korver. Outside Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. Drummond. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
The Bulls making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Right side, Griffin. For the lead. Drummond passes to Griffin. Overdone. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Griffin's got 11 points in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Dunn kicks to AI. 16 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. AI's got 23.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
There's the pass to Drummond. Here's Griffin, and finished off by Griffin.
Well, anyone looking for highlights, because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's AI. Defended by Griffin. AI, the 17-footer goes down. He's got 25. Smith kicks to Griffin. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Great awareness of the clock.
to end the quarter.
I like that. Even though he's in a hurry, he still remains under control.
Blake Griffin getting it done for Detroit. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Dunn. Also, Valentine out there. AI is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Felicio in at the 4. The Pistons trailing. Jackson with it. Kicks it to Griffin. Inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
AI, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The first one falls.
And when Griffin is healthy, he's an effective player. A double-double threat who's tough to match up against.
So for the Bulls, Markers checked in for Felicio, and Levine subbed in for Denzel Valentine. Here's AI.
None of my friends begin to learn that, and most of my friends are centers. And it's like, it's hard to, it's hard to, play with good people. So if you're good, let me know in the comments, bro. And I'm sorry I haven't been uploading for y'all, man. I'm really sorry, but I know I gotta work on that. But for now, it's just been hard with homework, jams, but for now, we finna hit 91, cat. Let's get it right, boy. Hopefully, hit it on this. We finna free the Nips. Ayy, give me that. Oh, you just horsed me. No, she got horsed. Ayy, board up. Ayy, board up. Board up. Ayy. Hey, let's go, man. Let's go. Get right, boy. Let's go. Let's go. Give me a 2K. Let's go, man. Let's freaking go, man. Let's go, man. And 92 on the way, man. Ayy, ayy, man, ayy, let's get right, ayy. Everything is so, ayy.
Place jumper from the free throw line. AI's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
So let me just look at it real quick. Oh, it looks so tough. We finna go to the playground upgrade though. Let's go, man. Look at it real quick. Just look at it real quick. Oh, it looks so tough.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
Griffin can't get it to go in. Chicago trailing here. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Now Smith. Pass to Griffin. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And the anticipation of Drummond is just remarkable. Seeing a gaping hole in the D and sending a message with the forceful throwdown.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for the Pistons. Korver comes in for Smith. Pistons leading by 3. Jackson dishes to Sefolosha. Here's Drummond. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Drummond's got 10 points in just the second half. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Bulls trail by 5. Passes it to Levine. AI with it. Working on Drummond. Count it. Good. 31 points for AI.
They're going to be reliant on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
There you see why you want the ball in Jackson's hands as much as possible. He can clearly set the table.
AI in the post, working on Drummond. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. No good on that one.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Chicago making a switch here. Portis is checked in.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Here's Jackson. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump.
And it's AI missing. Pistons leading by 4. Here's Sefolosha. Right side, Griffin. The feed to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And this is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Bulls trail by 6. AI passes to Dunn. Banked in off the glass.
Gaining more confidence in himself. When Dunn takes and makes these shots, he goes a long way.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're up by 4. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen.
Did Mr. McGovern come over to you guys?